नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिन्निति नाम्ने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं। श्रीचैतन्येश्वरं श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं। Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Very happy to be with all of you this morning to discuss the subject matter of Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay, so we are continuing our journey. So yesterday we discussed very wonderfully how the Supreme Lord, his pastimes are called Amogha Leela. Yes, they are completely spotless pastimes, and that includes the beautiful phenomenal pastime of creation of this universe. Right, so that is something that we learnt very well. Today we'll continue from 1337. We discussed the 36th sloka yesterday. Today we will go for 37. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tatho Jayamudirayet. नष्टप्रायेष्वभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवत्युत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। So this is 1337. Let's continue our discussion. न चास्य कश्चिन्निपुणेन धातुर् अवैति जन्तुः कुमनीष ऊतिः नामानि रूपाणि मनोवचोभिः सन्तन्वतो नाट्यचर्यामि वज्ञा। न चास्य कश्चिन् निपुणेन धातुर् अवैति जन्तुः कुमनीष ऊतिः नामानि रूपाणि मनोवचोभिः सन्तन्वतो नाट्यचर्यामि वज्ञा. Anybody would like to recite? Would like to try? Okay. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes.
न चास्य कश्चिन् निपुणेन धातुर् अवैति जन्तु कुमनीष ऊतिः नमानि रूपाणि मनोवचोभिः सन्तन्वतो नाथ चर्यामि वाग्नः.
Thank you. We'll give chance to those devotees who recite less. Okay, we'll go ahead with yes. Nisha Prabhu, you can recite. You're here? Yes. Please go ahead.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. न चास्य कश्चित् निपुणेन धातुर्वेति जन्तुः कुमनीषुतिः नामानि रूपाणि मनोवाचोभिः सन्तानवतो नटाचार्य विभाग्यः. Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you. Thank you so much. Anybody else would like to recite? Okay. Sachidanand Prabhu.
न चास्य कश्चिन्निपुणेन धातु रवेति जन्तु कुमनि सौति नामानि रूपाणि नमो मनो वचोभिः संतन्वतो नटचर्यामि वाग्य. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Okay, let's try to see the meaning. So, what is this particular shloka telling us? Yeah. So, this particular shloka tells us one theme, and that theme is Lord cannot be understood by material knowledge. If you have all material knowledge, Google knowledge, you've studied all the libraries of this world, right? That is not something which will enable you to understand Krishna. So, that is the main theme behind this shloka. Yes? Na cha asya. Not. Na cha. And na means no, cha means and. But here and is more being emphatic. And even you cannot know. Like that. Asya kaschit. Yes, kaschit means anybody, whoever you may be. Asya, that Lord. Nipunena, by your dexterity. What is the first thing? Nipun means being materially intelligent. Here Nipunata is compared to material intelligence. That's what is the meaning of Nipuna. If you are Nipuna, you are dexterous, you are expert, you are knowledgeable materially. Dhatuhu avaiti jantu. Whichever jantu you are, whichever species of life you are, avaiti na avaiti. You cannot know. About whom? Dhatuhu. Dhatuhu means the creator. So from this word dhatu only comes creation. The material elements are also called as dhatu. Yeah, they are called as dhatu. And from this word dhatu only comes vidhata. This vidhata means somebody who is a creator. Right? He is called as vidhata. Dhata, vidhata. We say like that. Right? Ku manisha. If manisha refers to one sense a person who is intelligent, but ku manisha means who is falsely intelligent. Of course, he may be intelligent, he may think he is intelligent, people may think he is intelligent, people may vote for him that he is very intelligent, right? He may crack some exams, but his intelligence is not in the right direction. It's not in the spiritual direction. It's in the opposite direction. So such a person is called as ku manisha. He is poor fund of knowledge. And what utihi? Utihi is what all he cannot know. What he cannot know. That may be a question. Okay, you don't know about Lord, but what aspect of Lord you do not know? Utihi, his wonderful leelas, his pastimes. Namani, about his names, his glories of his names and about his various names. Rupani, his wonderful forms, wonderful spiritual Sachidananda Vigraha forms. You cannot know. Manovachobihi, and especially by your mana vacha obi means by dint of mental speculation. In your mind, you concoct certain vachanas or certain words and you deliver some good speeches. Nayam atma pravachanena labhyo. You cannot understand Paramatma. This is a Shruti statement. Nayam atma pravachanena labhyo. By very wonderfully thought words. Vachan means words. But when we are very well deliberating something, yes, and we are addressing very expertly, we are putting forward philosophically, that's called as pravachan, right? So such kind of vachan, pravachan, manavachan, which means the concoctions of the mind, these all things cannot make one understand God. Dhatuhu. Santanvatah natacharyam iva agnya. So what is the Lord doing? Santanvaha natacharyam. Nata means, this word nata means an actor. An actor plays, he is playing on a stage, he plays a role, he plays an act, right? So natacharyam means a dramatic action, and santavyatah means one who is playing this role. Iva agnya, yes, like a person who doesn't know anything. So Lord is also playing an actor in a drama. Yes, this particular act that is put forward by the Lord is something that is difficult, and even Kunti Maharani says this, nato natya daroyata. As such, Krishna has no work to do in this whole creation, but still he comes as various incarnations. He comes as the son of Devaki, He comes as son of Dasharath and Kaushalya. He comes as son of Parashuram, as Jamadagni and Renuka. He comes as Aditi and Kashyap's son, as Vamanadev. So he comes in so many ways. He comes as a son, he is acting like a son, but he actually is the father of all. So many times we see Krishna's actions, which he is playing for this dramatic stage of this world. And we think, oh, I think he's dependent. He's dependent on material beings. Oh, that is poor fund of knowledge. So only fools, Agnya, foolish people will get cheated by this particular act of the Lord. On the other hand, people who are intelligent, they cannot be fooled by such actions. Right? You cannot be easily fooled. They know very clearly what is the position of Krishna. Even gopis, although they were playing so intimately with Krishna, they were joking with Krishna, calling him sometimes abusive words, but still they knew the position of Krishna. Vikana sartit akila dehinam antaratmadrik Vikana sartito vishmaguptaye sakerudiyavan satvatam kule. Yes. So now they tell you come in the Nanda Vamsh, in Nanda Bhavan you are born. But actually you are Akhila Dehinam Antaratmadrik. We are very well aware that you are the Paramatma in everybody's heart. You are the super soul. We know this. Vikhana Sartito. The Brahma has a very special mission. So to execute Brahma's prayers, to answer Brahma's prayers and demigods' prayers, Vishwaguptaye, you have come in this particular material universe. Guptaye, in a hidden form, like a human being, like a cowherd boy of a Vaishya community, an ordinary boy. Yes, you come like that. But no, you are not that. And thus you are born in Satvata Kula. So we know that whatever identity you have taken is an act. It's a stage play. But actually you are God. Right? So this particular truth is known by the most intelligent. That's why it is said, Hey Krishna bhaje se bada chatur. Anyone who worships Krishna is very intelligent. Yes. So who would like to read the translation? Anybody? Okay. Oh, so many hands up. And all these devotees read regularly also. Fine, what to do? Okay, we'll give it to first come first. Address the Radha Prabhu. Go ahead.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna. The foolish with a poor fund of knowledge cannot know the transcendental nature of the forms, names, and activities of the Lord, who is playing like an actor in a drama, nor can they express such things, neither in their speculations nor in their words.
Thank you. Yes. So a little more elaboration on the translation in this verse. So what is being spoken is Lord cannot be understood by any material knowledge. Yes. Nipunena, when we talk about this nipunata, especially this nipuna, this word or skill, you may have skill in jnana or yoga field. Jnana yogi, he's an expert jnana yogi. He's an expert dhyan yogi, ashtang yogi. Sorry. This is the nipun person cannot know. You may have your expertise in jnana or jnana or dhyan, but you are not qualified to understand Krishna. No, you cannot understand. What to speak of ignorant person then? Kumanisha jantu. What to speak of a person who's not having properly oriented intelligence? It may be a karmi, it can be an animalistic person. Sometimes a karmi is also compared to as good as an animal. Because all he's doing is ahara, nidra, bhaya, maitun. Eating, mating, sleeping, defending. Right? And thus, one cannot understand so easily utihi, the pastimes, the names, the forms. Yes, because Lord, and especially mano vachabihi. Mana vachabihi means the speculations of mind and speech. Why? Because Lord is beyond mind and words. We cannot express about the Lord completely with words. Words fall short to describe the Lord. And even He is beyond all of our. What can the mind do? Mind can have imaginations. So He is beyond the reach of our imaginations also. Great thinkers, you can have many ideas, but you cannot make an idea out of who is Krishna. Right? Especially if you are devoid of bhakti. Yes, you are devoid of bhakti. A person devoid of bhakti cannot. That's why Krishna says in the Gita every time that bhakti amam abhijanati. Yes. So Lord broadcasts His names, His forms and all these things when He appears repeatedly in this universe out of His mercy. Repeatedly He comes. Santanvata, this word Santanvata has a lot of flavor, a lot of rasa. This shows a great compassion. For the sake of my living entities, I'm willing to I'm willing to put up a drama. I'm willing to stage myself as an actor and I'll keep enacting pastimes. Again and again, again and again. Let the jivas keep rejecting me. I will still keep coming for them. So his staging of a drama is an act of great karuna. Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu. An act of great compassion. Right? And this is something that Krishna does for the sake of his devotee, for the sake of delivering, reclaiming fallen souls. Yes. So person ignorant of drama, person who doesn't know drama, sometimes you've seen childish people or children, they might take a movie very seriously. Right? Someone dies in the movie, they think, oh, he's a murderer, he is killed. Oh, but that's the movie. That is in a movie, it is not in real life. But childish people, they take movies very seriously. Right? They can take, and there are a lot of childish people like this in this world who watch movie the way they're supposed to be hearing Bhagavatam class. Rapt attention. They take it very seriously that this is the most important activity. Bhajanera Madhya Sreshta watching movie. As that is going to give them the goal of life. Like that people take it very seriously and they're watching. Right? So foolish people ignore the people who are not aware of Lord's pastimes. They cannot understand the Lord. Yes, so they don't appreciate the drama. Yeah, even to another meaning of this verse, one thing is not understanding Lord's Leela because they don't have value for that drama. Suppose, how many of you like Bharatnatyam dances? I don't think people will have flavor. Not to do, to watch. Nobody. Actually, there is in-depth depiction of Lord's Leela in that. Not everybody can appreciate. There's a great depth of Leela. It can be Dasavatara. It can be Jagannath Ashtakam. So every particular mudra indicates. So somebody is watching, right, with rapt attention to all the details that I watched Mohiniyattam once. It was so very amazing dance. The entire pastime is depicted. So if it's a solo dance, one dancer depicts the whole pastime of Samudramanthan Leela. And how Mohini comes and cheats. She wonderfully cheats all the asuras and gives the nectar and then Tata bye bye. Leave. So a person, but on the other hand, people, you all didn't raise your hand. So there is no taste. When the atom starts like this, what will you all do? Okay, we are supposed to, some of them will try to just fake. Hello? No, there is no phone call, but you fake. Bhai. I'm fine, just excuse me. And run away, never to come back. Once the dance is over, come back again. Or others will start, replying to some messages or watching. But if somebody has, that's actually a devotional service. The dances like this, they are bhakti, that expression of the bhakti of the dancer. There's deep mood involved there. So a person who doesn't have taste for the dance will not watch the dance. So similarly, only ignorant and foolish people will not have taste for Lord's pastimes. When Lord is performing Leela, they go to sleep. Or when Krishna Katha is being spoken, they want to go and, they want to do something else. Call us when this is all over. Call us for the feast, eating. That time will come. So that is why, where is the intelligent population? Intelligent population are right now here in this Bhagavatam class. Congratulations. You are a part of the most intelligent population in the world. Because you are taking Krishna's pastime seriously. Yes, we are coming. And Bhagavatam is Krishna's pastime. It's Krishna Leela. Every single letter is Krishna Leela. Right? And we are taking it so seriously. And those who turn on videos, they are taking more seriously. Okay. Yes, my daughter is Bharatanatyam performer. I love this classical dance form. Yes. Similarly, there is a lot of, some people may not have taste for music. Such people are also very unfortunate because soul's natural speech is music. There is nothing called talking. But people don't like music. Some of them don't like music. No, we don't. We are not interested in music. We can't say fallen souls, but they are unfortunate. Really unfortunate. So through music, Acharya's bhajans, you can become very Krishna conscious. Once somebody went and asked His Divine Grace Gaur Kishordas Babaji Maharaj, the grand spiritual master of Srila Prabhupada. He went and asked, I want Krishna Prem. What is the price to pay? You know what Gaur Kishordas Babaji Maharaj said? He said 10 paisa. And that person was, what? Is Krishna Prem so cheap? No, it is not cheap, but it's available cheaply by the mercy of Acharyas. This person still didn't get it. Yes, please tell me what should I do? He said, take 10 paisa, go to market. Those days in Bengal, can you imagine? Our Acharya's Vaishnava songs were available in the shops. Go there, Prema Bhakti Chandrika and Prarthana of Narottam Das Thakur. Buy that and every day you recite that, you will get Krishna Prem. It's the power of Acharya's bhajans expressed. And when we recite in that particular mood, right, with that particular tone, right, then we will get that bhakti bhav also. So Acharyas have designed all that perfectly for us. The right bhavana will be awakened when we recite that bhajan with this particular raga. Right? So all our ragas are like that. Amazing. So a person not having taste in music is so unfortunate. Hai na? So similarly, person not having taste in Krishna's Leela is so unfortunate because he will miss Krishna Prem. On the other hand, people who like stories, okay, you hear Krishna Leela story. And as you keep hearing, we'll fall in love with Krishna. You don't fall in love, you rise in love. Rise to love. Fall in love happens in this material world. That is fall down. That is the rise. Rise to love. Because in this world, love is not love, it's lust. Many times. Okay, let's go to the purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Yeah, who like to read? Okay, we will give chance to His Grace Anupam Govind Prabhu.
Thank you. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. No one can properly describe the transcendental nature of the absolute truth. Therefore, it is said that he is beyond the expression of mind and speech. And yet, there are some men with a poor fund of knowledge who desire to understand the absolute truth by imperfect mental speculation and faulty description of his. Prabhuji, you will have to move a bit. His activities. To the layman, his activities, appearance and disappearance, his names, his forms, his paraphernalia, his personalities, and all things in relation with him are mysterious.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Okay. Prabhupada writes a very beautiful statement in the introduction to Bhagavad Gita. Somehow Krishna Consciousness and Prabhupada's books are those books which we should read from cover to cover. Most of the textbooks, what we do, we directly go chapter 1. Forward and what is this preface, introduction, don't bother. Go directly to chapter, or whichever chapter has weightage, marks, score, we only read that. Which has the plot and twists, we only read that. And they're all boring details, we skip. No, but Prabhupada books, we have to read. Prabhupada himself has lectured on his own introduction, you know that? Yeah, he's given lectures on his own introduction. So in introduction, Prabhupada writes, anyone who understands Bhagavad Gita can understand Krishna. Yes, because Krishna himself is speaking about him, right? That is Bhagavad Gita. It's autobiography. Bhagavatam is biography. But Bhagavad Gita is autobiography, like that, something similar. Of course, Bhagavatam also ultimately it is Krishna who gave to Brahma. And then it's the version of Shukamukad. Shukadev Goswami, his version came out, and that was recorded by Vyasdev. Right? So, you can understand Krishna if you understand Bhagavad Gita. Then Prabhupada says you cannot understand Bhagavad Gita without having a relationship with Krishna in the five rasas. Shanta, Dasya, Sakhya, Vatsalya, Madhurya. One of these five rasas, unless and until we have a relationship, a sambandha with the Lord in these five rasas, we cannot understand Krishna. Then what's the hope for us? Yes, but we need to understand that our glorious worshipable acharyas, Ramanujacharya, Baladeva Vidyabhushan, Vishwanath Chakravarti, right? These are all the acharyas who have very wonderfully commented on the Bhagavad Gita, right? And condensing all of them and giving it in a way that is practical and applicable to the modern day people of Kali Yuga, that is our Srila Prabhupada. All these have a relationship with Krishna. Because they have a relationship with Krishna, they are all Tattvadarshis. They experience the truth. And now, when we give that due respect to the Acharya, then the mercy opens. And then we actually get to understand Krishna. This is the way to understand Krishna. Right? This is the way. So it is not that I will read Gita and I will understand Krishna. Many times people ask, what is the difference between, there is one famous press, we all know, Dash Press and ISKCON's Bhagavad Gita. We don't want to any way disrespect those press because those people actually have helped Srila Prabhupada a lot. But they do give translation based on the Sanskrit knowledge. Whereas our Srila Prabhupada, he has given the quintessence of the Guru Parampara when he is presenting Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, through which we'll all experience Krishna. Prabhupada spoke in one of his lectures, 1.1.3, Srimad Bhagavatam. He says that if we have that sincerity to get this knowledge from Guru, right, this particular sincerity and this particular mood, dependence on the Guru, that we are getting Krishna from Guru, we will be seeing Krishna in the pages of Srimad Bhagavatam. We'll actually experience Krishna as we are going through this journey of Bhagavatam. That is a power, right? And that's why mercy of spiritual master is very important. Our path is not Arohana path, it's Avarohana pantha, the descending knowledge. Right? The knowledge comes from the Guru Parampara. Gyanis, yogis, all these people, they think we will understand Krishna by our own personal dint of knowledge. Nipunata. No. As such, the power is there with the spiritual master. Guru Bhakti. Guru Bhakti makes everything easy. The Srimad Bhagavatam 7th canto, 15th chapter, shloka number 25 writes about Tatra sarva anjasa krityam Guru Bhaktina. By Guru Bhakti, you can conquer all anarthas easily. Bali Maharaj became powerful ruler of the entire universe by Guru Bhakti. Even today, we find all the wonderful, glorious, stalwart disciples of Srila Prabhupada. They all were able to carry forward Mahaprabhu's mission by acting as excellent instruments in the hands of Prabhupada. Guru Bhakti. Most of the prominent leaders of our movement today, they are where they are because of pleasing the spiritual master and the devotion to the spiritual master. The Guru Bhakti. I'm not saying I'm an expert, but Prabhupada says you know something of everything. So I have some knowledge of astrology. And as per astrology, there is one dasha called as Rahu Mahadasha. And that's something which is lasting, impacting a personality for 18 years. And there is no yajna, no remedy for the Rahu Mahadasha. No. But there's nothing called no remedy. There has to be remedy. But there are two remedies. You know what is that? One thing is time. Prabhuji, that means you have to endure it. Time goes, Rahu Mahadasha will go. What is the big deal? Yes, that's the only healer. But the second one is Guru Bhakti. It's Guru Bhakti. And that's why even there are the mantras which we get as per Kshatriya Sardipika. Hare Krishna Mahamantra is powerful. Yes, but we can access Hare Krishna Mahamantra only through, without offenses. That's why we have Panchatattva Mahamantra, which relieves one from all the offenses, and then one gets the grace of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. But even to get mercy of Gauranga, we need mercy of Guru. And that is why the spiritual master's Pranati Mantra and Srila Prabhupada's Pranati Mantra is combined. That is the most powerful Mahamantra. That is the most powerful Mahamantra. Yes, person will become very, very, very good instrument. Good instrument to chant the name, good instrument to glorify the name and spread the name, if we have mercy of Guru. And that is the path of bhakti. Mayavadis and Jnana Marg, they get knowledge of Guru and then kick away the Guru. They use the ladder to climb up and they throw the ladder. Now we don't need it. But no, the path of bhakti is not like that. Path of bhakti is eternally Chakshudan Dilojai Janme Janme Prabhu say. Life after life we remain our spiritual master's servant and he remains our Prabhu. It's an eternal relationship. Okay. Somebody else would like to read till the end of the paragraph? Okay. Mother Shalini, you can go ahead. I will tell you from
Thank
where
you.
to read. Yeah. There are?
Yeah. Hare Krishna, Pranam Prabhuji. There are two classes of materialists, namely the fruitive workers and the empiric philosophers. The fruitive workers have practically no information of the absolute truth, and the mental speculators, after being frustrated in fruitive activities, turn their face towards the absolute truth and try to know him by mental speculation. And for all these men, the absolute truth is a mystery, as the jugglery of the magician is a mystery to children. Being deceived by the jugglery of the Supreme Being, the non-devotees who may be very dexterous in fruitive work and mental speculation are are always in ignorance. With such limited knowledge, they are unable to penetrate into the mysterious region of transcendence. The mental speculators are a little more progressive than the gross materialists or the fruitive workers, but because they are also within the grip of illusion, they take it for granted that anything which has form, a name, and activities is but a product of material energy. For them, the Supreme Spirit is formless, nameless, and inactive. And because such mental speculators equalize the transcendental name and form of the Lord with mundane names and form, they are in fact in ignorance. With such a poor fund of knowledge, there is no access to the real nature of the Supreme Being. As stated in Bhagavad Gita, the Lord is always in a transcendental position, even when he is within the material world. But ignorant men consider the Lord one of the great personalities of the world, and thus they are misled by the illusory energy. Hare Krishna.
Yes. Avajananti mam mudha manushim tanumashita. What is Kumanisha? That is elaborated here. Who is the fool? Agya. And who is the Agya means who doesn't have Gya. No Gya. Gya means knowledge. Sarvagnya, who has all knowledge. Agnya, who has no knowledge. And even Krishna says this in the Bhagavad Gita 4th chapter 40th verse. Agnyascha ashraddadhanasya samshayatma vinashyati. Three kinds of people who get destroyed in this world. One who is ignorant, there is Agnya, Ashraddadhanasa, who is faithless, and Samshayatma, who is always doubting. Yes, creating doubts. He is a reservoir of all doubts. He keeps producing doubts again and again. Question mark. Not submissive inquiries, but mundane and stupid inquiries, stupid doubts he keeps having. Such a person is destroyed. Yes, in this world. Krishna says, of course, this has deeper meaning also. But the point here is, who is a Kumanishi Agnya that is mentioned here? Agnya is a materialist actually. I would like to split these two words as per Prabhupada's translation. In fact, Jnani, Dhyana Yogi and Bhakta, they are transcendentalists. But Prabhupada is equating a Jnani along with a Karmi here in this verse. Why? Because anyway both are not able to understand Krishna. He's equating them on the same level because they are unable to understand Krishna. Their inability. That's why they are put in the same category by Prabhupada. Right? Of course, a Jnani may realize the impersonal aspect of Lord, but that too he requests. It's a long journey. It's not so very easy. The process is very hard. But the point here is the whole essence of this whole purport till now that we were telling is till the time one doesn't surrender, Sharanagati doesn't happen, till that time that person remains in the grip of illusion. And till the time a person is in the grip of illusion, one will not be able to understand Krishna. You cannot understand Krishna when you are in Maya. You cannot relish Bhakti Rasa till the time we give up the mundane Rasa. So the mundane Rasa that these two personalities are there, the Karmi is having the mundane Rasa of material enjoyment, Bhoga. The Jnana, such a materialistic fellow, eventually after being frustrated, is frustrated after years of enjoyment, he understands there is no way to happiness. He may become a Jnani, he turns towards becoming a Jnani. Brahma Satyam Jagat Mithya. Then he may start his so-called journey of inquiring where is the absolute truth. But still the problem here is he thinks I can find the truth myself. I will find out about God. I know. That's his problem. But you give up this jnana prayas and karma prayas. Karma prayas means endeavoring to enjoy. Jnana prayas is endeavoring to speculate. We give these two up, then one will start the jnana shunya bhakti. Even Brahmaji gives up that. He says, Jnane prayasa udapase namanti eva jivanti sanmukharitamba vagiya varta sthane stita shrutigata tanuvatmano bir yaprayaso api ajita jitam api traistri lokyam. Yaprayaso ajita jita api traistri lokyam. This is 10.14.3 Srimad Bhagavatam. The prayers of Brahma after Brahma Vimohan Leela. He said, I tried to understand you by my own ways, by trying to test you. Let me see what Krishna will do. I'll steal all his cowherd boys. Ab dekhte hain. What will Krishna do? So yeah, Brahmaji he got bewildered thoroughly. So Krishna's Maya is so powerful it bewildered even Balramji. That's why it's called Vimohan. If Balram could get bewildered, how much more bewildered Brahmaji would have got? That's why it's not Brahma Mohana Leela, it's Brahma Vimohana Leela. He was completely bewildered, totally bewildered. So thus Brahma understands, I have to give up Jnana Prayas. Then what is giving up Jnana Prayas practically? Yes, Jivanti. I will live a life. Sanmukharitam. Who is Sanmukha? Mukha means face. Sanmukha means who are facing the Lord. Who are facing the Lord? Devotees. Krishna Vimukha Jana, Krishna Sanmukha Jana. There are two categories of people. Krishna Vimukha Jana are those people who have turned their faces away from Krishna. And Krishna Sanmukha Jana are those who are facing Krishna. They are the devotees. So Jivanti Sanmukharitam Bhavadiya Varta. I will sit down and Bhavadiya Varta. We will have Krishna Charcha. We will discuss about Krishna, but with devotees. I will not speculate myself. Sthane Stita Shruti Gatam. Wherever I am in my position, I will offer my Lord my body, mind and word service. Tanu, Vak, Manobir. Everything. So speculative ideas should be given up. And anybody giving up the speculative ideas will be the person who will get the mercy quickly. Speculation, it blocks the mercy. And usually we all have this speculative tendency. Yes or no? We all have it. Initially, especially newcomers, you can watch their statement. I think that God wanted, I think, I feel. They start the statements like this. And somebody is new. I think that they speak their own things. So they give their own answer. So why did Lord Ram go after Sita? I think he also is in Maya sometimes. Now you're thinking, you keep it to yourself. Then we have hammered, you don't speculate. Whatever you hear in Guru Parampara, you only speak that. whatever commentaries you read, you speak that. Prabhupada's purport, you speak that. Then we become refined. And somebody says, I think, immediately our antenna stands up. Hey, what did you say? Antenna stands up. We are now trained. I think, you said, I think. No more I think. We don't care about what you think. We care about what Acharyas think, what Krishna thinks. That's important to us. Correct or not? You've seen this people say, I think. Newcomers especially say that. So somehow that tendency goes off. That is Jnana Prayas. You don't think. You repeat. You repeat. That's success. Because people think that if you repeat something, copy something, that is something plagiarism. It's considered inferior in, uh, in the material life. It's considered to be criminal plagiarism. But if you can as it is repeat what Prabhupada is saying, that is considered success. Because the potency of the preaching lies in repeating as it is. Okay, yes, giving up Jnana Prayas. Yes, Mother Shalini, your question.
Prabhuji, you mentioned the three qualities of people who do not receive mercy: the ignorant, the ones faithless, and those in doubt. It's in Bhagavad Gita, but Ishwar Nishad also talks about people who have the wrong knowledge. So, for example, I was talking to somebody yesterday, and they said that they were talking to some European, and this girl says that Krishna, they know about Krishna, he's a Casanova, right? So, this is not ignorance, but this is incorrect knowledge. So
That's
these,
perversion, perverted knowledge.
yeah, how do we,
Kumanishina. You found, thank you for the wonderful example. I got this. Next time I hear this Kumanishina, I will quote this example of this European person. Thank you. So, how do you
how
know?
do
What
you
was your question?
explain these people? So my question is,
Oh, we
how do you tackle these people?
because these people are not aware of Krishna's greatness. So we have to tell them, you're the person you're calling Casanova, please study before his whatever Casanova activities you think, please go ahead a little bit and just see his teachings, understand who he is first. Yes, then we first greatness, then sweetness. So we have to tell people, first understand the greatness, then you will understand his sweetness. Otherwise, you'll misunderstand. So greatness of God is very important. Go to Bhagavatam after Bhagavad Gita. Otherwise, it is like the childish person. When we were children, we learnt numbers in mathematics class and we studied alphabets in English class. That's first standard, first grade. But somebody goes to 8th grade, they're studying algebra. He will say the teacher doesn't know anything. She has mixed maths and English. Yes, there is 5a plus 2b is equal to 3c. He sees this equation, he says, the teacher doesn't know anything. You have mixed both the subjects. Maths is maths, numbers is numbers, letters is letters. You cannot mix both. Right? And he goes to 12th standard class, he will see drawing also. Drawing, this teacher doesn't know absolutely anything. Like mixed English, mixed maths, and also number or drawing class all together. Khichdi kar diya. So that is poor fund of knowledge of that first standard kid, not the teacher. Right?
So they are
So
even
such a
worse
person
than
who's in
the
first grade should
ignorant.
be given first grade knowledge. You first come, we'll tell you how God exists first. First you understand you are not body or soul. That you understand. Please come. We'll give you systematic knowledge.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Oh, there are two more questions, but I have to start the next class. And the next class is only going to be for 20 minutes, 20-25 minutes, because I have some service after that. So I have to end. Is that okay? But I have noted, there's a photograph clicked, both of you raising hands. We'll start next class by taking both of your questions. Okay? ठीक है ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय